Good morning to Dr. FAUZIAH Binti ZAINUDDIN. Today, we will present our case study, Foodpanda. In the part 1, we got functional requirement and non-functional requirement. For the functional requirement, since our Malaysia has many races, then Foodpanda Malaysia provide 3 types of language for users to access the website easily. Variety of language let users more easier to ordering food in their own familiar language without facing any difficulties. The user login page is in an area which allows online customers log onto the website. For login function, Foodpanda allows online customers to log in user and register a new account for, or can using Facebook to log in user account or register a new account. For registering part, there is an area to input first name, last name, email, mobile number, and password for the account protection. All the passwords will be encrypted upon saving into the database. The system will also provide a link for online customers to reset their password, which will be sent only to the registered Foodpanda user's account in case user forgot their password.
Number 1, I choose category. The categories are the function that allow the user to find the popular chains and popular cuisine and dishes of the food they want to buy. And number 2 is consistency. Requirement should not have contradictory definition. Requirement in the document should not conflict. Should not be contradictory, constraint, or different description of the same online buys food system function.
Next is search function. Foodpanda provides search function where user can search a restaurant name or food they want to order. For example, if I search for burger, it will show the related result. Next is external interface. When user choose to online payment, it will redirect to external page, which is more pay, to avoid employee misuse the data, so that the customer bank ID and bank password will be safe, will not be misused.
Business rules, term and condition. For business rule, Foodpanda provides terms of use where the user can find it at the bottom of the page. By accessing and using this platform, it means that the user agree that they have read, understood and accept the terms. For context, this platform provides a corner that allows the user to ask the problem they face, for example, how to use the code voucher.
Next is reporting requirements. The user should be able to report any problems regarding the Foodpanda platform. The Foodpanda system provided a help center where the user may write any dissatisfaction in the order details as shown in the figure. Next, historical data. Historical data enables the tracking of improvement over time, which give key insights. In this particular web page, it shows that Foodpanda recorded everything about the user's active orders and the user's past orders.
So one of the functional requirements is business rules. So what I mean by business rules is that the employees working shouldn't have any access to the user's payment methods. So the employees should respect the privacy of the user. And the second requirement is authentication. So when a user uses the online payment method, the system should send an email to the user confirming whether the payment was successful or not.
For the non-functional requirement, the Foodpanda system should be available at any time, which means the user able access Foodpanda using any compatible web browser. After announcement of Prime Minister Malaysia to lock down the country due to the COVID-19, Foodpanda still provides the ordering service to all the online customers. The only restricted will be the downtime of the server on which the system runs. In case of hardware failure or database corruption, a replacement page will be shown and backup of the database should be retrieved from the server and saved by the administrator. Then the service will be restarted. It means that its availability is for 24 hours in a week.
Maintainability. Okay, maintainability. Inside maintainability, the Foodpanda system keep the profile of the usable. The management can let the user view the category of food, manage profile by the food, and do online payment for food.
Next is performance requirement. Performance is a quality attribute that describes the responsiveness of the system to various users interacting with it. For example, the speed of loading the main page and the speed for showing the search results should be as fast as possible to increase the performance.
For usability, the user can use this platform in any devices, for example for smartphone and also for laptop. This will easier for the user to order their food.
Data integrity is significant in order to prevent the user's data from being misused by any irresponsible people and which may lead to lawsuit.
Another non-functional requirement is security. So the system must encrypt user-sensitive and crucial information, and the system also must have protection against DOS attacks.
In part 2, we have user interface design, type of API use, and suggested type of API. For the user interface design, Foodpanda interface should be consistent and display an appropriate level of consistency. Consistency in user interface design is concerned with making sure elements in Foodpanda's page are uniform. Comments and menus should have the same format. Comment punctuation should be similar, etc. This will make things easier for Foodpanda's user and not force them to learn new representation of toolset for each operation.
The user guardian principle. User guardian can speed up the onboarding process, quickly lead user to value boost self-sufficiency and self-help, streamline support and boost future adoption and engagement.
Now I will talk about the feedback principle. Design should keep users informed of actions or interpretations, changes of state or condition, and errors or exceptions that are relevant and of interest to the user through clear, concise, and unambiguous language familiar to users. Foodpanda should keep users informed and updated with the current activities, just like how to pay methods, cash on deliver, or credit card. Informing the current location of rider. If order is delayed, they should also inform the customers, updating them about promotions, recent offers, and discount as well. After delivering, knowing the reviews of customer about food and rider.
Next is the user familiarity principle. Foodpanda use term and concept which most of the users are familiar with. For example, there is a filter beside the search bar, and the account is at the top of the right side, which is same with the Lazada and Shopee. And the term using of login instead of enter, log out instead of quit also familiar by everyone.
For simplicity principles, it provides three kinds of languages, for example, Bahasa Melayu, English, and Mandarin. This will make the communication easier.
The recoverability principle. The food chart has the same function as a soft delete, where the customers can remove any menu off from the chart before they decide to buy or check out. Therefore, the system should provide some resilience to the user's errors and allow the user to recover from the errors.
Type of API use. Account security API is used to log a user into the Foodpanda website to make an order. This is a good way to prevent users' information leaked to the public. By using account security API, it provides a trusted and secure login system that is familiar to user and removes the burden of user having to remember another username and password. All the personal details in Facebook will automatically be filled in when the user clicks the Facebook login. This will reduce the time and make it easier for the user so that they do not need to refill all the information again on the Foodpanda's website. Besides that, only the authenticated user can place an order and make payment to the specific order.
Internal API. Internal API are designed to be hidden from external user. Using internal APIs has several advantages over conventional integration techniques, including security and access control, and audit trail of system access, and a standard interface for connecting multiple services.
The tracking API is used because the tracking API provides the opportunity to track orders by reference, generated code, and customer rider numbers. It is an easy way to display details and the status of order. It also allows customer to track his or her order live while watching rider on the Google map where he has arrived yet. Your customers can find specific details about their food status, including the time and location of each scan as the order moves towards its final.
Next is McDonald's API. The McDonald's API synchronizes the menu at its own site to Foodpanda. When the user order the McDonald's at the Foodpanda, McDonald's can also receive the order and proceed it.
For site search API, as the users might not find the food they desire, the user can easily search for the food they want using the site search. For example, if they want to search for cupcakes, automatically it will display all kind of cupcakes. So the user can choose any of cupcake they want.
The online transaction API is a password-protected payment method that authorizes a transfer of funds over an electronic funds transfer (EFT).
For the suggested type of API, the Google Map API allows users to set their location easily by drag and pin or automatically detect user live location on the map. Besides that, user also can use this API to find the address of the house to help their parents to make an order. This will increase the accuracy of the location put by the user and the food sent by the rider to the customer with a low percentage of mistake.
Notification API allow the user to know their order near their location, reduce the time, increase the food delivery efficiency.
I suggest the order cancellation API because it allows you to cancel an earlier placed order. Order cancellation is possible to the limited time until order dispatch. Order can be cancelled by using ID of the order or the order.
Live chat API. Foodpanda should provide a live chat icon at the page so that user can ask questions easily if there exists a problem. With the live chat where the customer service will serve the customer one by one, it's believed that the problem will be reduced and the problem can be solved immediately.
As for price comparison API, Foodpanda only provides one price for every item. They should provide many prices so the user can choose which price they want. This will help the user to choose the cheapest price of the food they want.
Relocation Delivery Address API. The Relocation Delivery Address API allows the customer to change the delivery address at the last minute. The Foodpanda system only allows the customer to change the delivery address before checkout, but not after the order dispatch. Therefore, the relocation delivery address is useful to prevent order cancellation